everyone, Jess here, and today I'm joined with Tahsin Istanbullu from Pegasus Airlines. Thank you so much for joining me today, Tahsin.
Pleasure, thank you.
Of course, it's great to have you here. So firstly, how do you see emerging technology reducing aircraft downtime, particularly as the industry is really starting to struggle with these supply chain challenges?
I think the technology reducing downtime in two aspects. One is the regular TAT during day-to-day operation. The struggles in day-to-day operation are better anticipated and eliminated in advance. This is first, and for the maintenance ground time, it is also helping reduce the maintenance needed and the unscheduled maintenance also needed. By the technology, it is being reduced.
Okay, so tackling it from sort of two different angles. And when we think about this, is there any specific technology or technologies that you notice have the greatest potential?
I think nowadays everybody is fancy of AI things. Everybody is talking about AI, which maybe 2 years ago, half of the people around didn't hear about it or consider it will affect their day-to-day life. Now all is in some way trying to find the good way to use it. So the AI has the biggest potential as of today, in my opinion.
Absolutely, and I don't think you're alone in that opinion either. What would you identify as some of the main challenges when it comes to the large-scale adoption of innovative technology into the industry?
I think the first challenge is to decide where to start, because the potential is huge and it is promising much, but you have limited resources, limited your own resources, your own manpower, man-hours. You need to allocate, you need to prioritize the correct thing, to decide what to start with and what not to start with. This is the first challenge, in my opinion.
Absolutely, and I think that's a big one that has to be tackled before you can even begin on that whole journey. So if we now picture about 10 years into the future, say, what do you think will be different in terms of how airlines approach their fleet maintenance as well as their technical operations?
I think in 10 years' time, everybody will be using AI. Everybody. Very few may not be, but they will disappear. Or this or that way, they will be using it. The unscheduled maintenance will become much more scheduled, much more predicted. The scheduled maintenance will become smaller, less maintenance, because there will be less need, and the maintenance interval will be extended, will be longer. So less maintenance will be needed, but more to the point will be.
Fantastic. So it sounds like in a decade's time, you're predicting a much more seamless, smooth operations.
I believe so.
Fantastic.
Yes,
well, and then if we think about events like today, Aerospace Tech Week Europe, how do these help to drive innovation in the industry, and why did you decide to join us today?
It is mostly about being connected, connecting to other people, connecting to other airlines and also providers. And I think the good thing is to create the opportunity to share experience, expectations, and what to do. And I think the industry in total need to share more and more information and technology. This is quite a good event for that.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you. My pleasure.